Hi guys, it's me again. I'm Dan and welcome back to another stream. So today I'm going to be sort of just talking about the sort of recent events that have been ongoing in my life and yeah, the sort of the world as well. Obviously I'm going to start off by saying condolences to the royal family because obviously Queen Elizabeth died, and I haven't uploaded in the sort of country's mourning period, just as a personal like mark of respect. Just that's what I would do in that situation. I know a lot of people have their own opinions and things, but yeah, that's sort of what I've decided to do, and I have had a lot on anyway. But yeah, I thought that's the sort of best way to handle the situation for me personally, and yeah, it's been refreshing to just focus on getting back to uni as well, because that's the other sort of part of the Back to Normality title I came up with. But yeah, if I'm honest, I forgot to press start streaming, so so yeah, I've been streaming for about 5 minutes and without actually clicking start. So that was fun, but I don't know if that's going to come in, so I might be repeating the same things or I may not be. But oh well, if I am, then that's fine. But I'm just currently in the process of promoting my stream, so yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I kept going, oh, why is there nobody joining? It's like been 5 minutes, but yeah, we'll see if anyone actually does join. We'll let people. I'll give people a chance to come in, and I'll do the promoting while that is happening. I don't know if anyone will join, but we shall see how it goes. And yeah, as I was saying before as well, when before I clicked stream, it's very entertaining to watch just me just on my phone promoting my stream right now. There we go, and last one, Snapchat. Ooh. I'll be as quick as I can. That one. Anybody joined in yet? Nope. Soon enough, I'm assuming. Right now. There we go, and then YouTube. I'm gonna test it because I don't know if it's actually working. Right, I'll just test the stream, see if we're actually getting anything happening. Yes, it is working now, so people should join. I'll see if they do, but I'll start sort of talking about what the crack is at the minute. So basically, oh, they spilled water all over. That's not good in a room full of wires. No, but I intended on uploading a video on. It was a Thursday. I can't remember the date. Oh, it was the yeah, I intend on uploading a video on the day that the Queen died. I didn't know if it was a day around then or that day specifically, but yeah, it was that day that I intended on uploading. But I didn't, because of that happening, and I thought I'm just gonna leave it a couple of weeks and just get back to it once all this is over and out the way, because it sort of happened around the same time that I was going back to uni, so I thought there was going to be a lot happening, so I'll just have a couple of weeks just away from it, and then I'll come back to it after. So I thought I'd start with a stream and, like, you know, get back to it with that, because that's the best way to, you know, communicate with people by streaming, because it's live. But yeah, but yeah, it's the best way. And as I said, I've gone back to uni, so I've had a lot on. Like, I have a performance in about a month, so I'm not going to give away what that is because it's a public performance. But I want to sort of, obviously it'll need publicity near the time because people will have to go and say it, but I don't want to give it away just yet because I don't really know what the situation is with publicity. Oh God, sorry. I don't know what happened there. No, I don't know what the situation is with publicity because it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of things to this performance, but I will say that it's Halloween related, so yeah, that should be very interesting. Yeah, I've also, God, I can't breathe. I've also had the other things on at uni. Obviously, I do musical theatre, so there's lots of different performances to prepare for. We've got our end of year performance next year, which we've already started looking into because it's like gonna need a lot of work because it's such a big performance. It's the biggest one of the year, and it's not even at my uni. So, so yeah, it's like very, very big scale, and hopefully that will go well because there's a lot of cool ideas which we could use for it. But again, I can't say what that is. So yeah, but oh well, unfortunate. But one day it will come out. So yeah. Yeah, it's there is a lot going on though, so sorry. Yeah, there has been a lot going on, so it's very all over the place for me at the minute. But I'm getting back. I've made a start by streaming, so that's hopefully going to push me into getting back to YouTube as well. I'm going to be absolutely manic over the next few months. There's a lot going on. Can't wait for it to just get to Christmas and have just a couple of weeks to calm down. But yeah, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Yeah, I can't wait for that because it's just that's going to be the time where I can finally just chill for the first time since the summer break. Still nobody here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to try and promote it elsewhere as well. promo, right. Yeah, so I really should be talking. I just don't have anything to say because there's no one here. But it's not ideal. But I'm trying to promote it to try and get people to come in and make the atmosphere a little bit better. Where am I at? Right. Sorry, I will get talking in a minute. I just have to sort this out because it's really not going well. Post. Right, cool. Now I'm all here. So, what else has happened? Let's think. What else has happened in my life? Because there is a lot, so I'll try and get some... I'll try and explain and talk about some of the things. I've had at uni as well. I've had a lot of like. I realise I have a lot of assignments like like for this year compared to what last year felt like, and considering it's part of the same course, it's like really a lot different. Like I counted up, there's 32 assignments I have this year, and I don't feel like I have nearly as many. Well, it's 32 assignments and performances really, but like I didn't think I had nearly that much last year, and that's really like stressful. So considering that I'm trying to do YouTube at the same time, it is quite time consuming to get stuff done, but obviously, you know, it's got to be done and it'll be worth it in the end. So yeah, but we sat and watched Othello yesterday because that's based on one of our performances, and it's like very it was a very Shakespeare version. Like it wasn't one of the versions where that like translated into a modern version of the Shakespearean language. But yeah, I think that one was very heavily Shakespearean, and it was hard to understand where it was going. But yeah, it was really quite difficult to follow. I did get it sort of roughly along, but like by the end of it. But we didn't actually watch the end, but by up to where we watched it until I did eventually start getting it, and it got quite intense. But then we didn't have time to watch the full thing. We had like half an hour of it left to watch. So yeah, but oh well. It was nice to sort of get a bit of insight into the performance we're doing, and that'll definitely be good. But again, I can't really go into too much more than that about this stuff. Oh. Just got a message from Clark. He said that was a waste of his time. I don't know what he's referring to, and I'm not going to try and imagine what he's on about. Okay. Well, I'll leave him to it. Hopefully he'll join in the stream at some point, because usually he does, and he makes the chat very lively, because it's mainly just him that's like sending messages in it, so that's why it gets active. But you know, I'm sure he will rock up eventually. This is very entertaining, just having me here. Very, very entertaining. Yeah, this is fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put this up, because it's like not that good, but we'll see. We'll see if it brightens up a little bit. Just need somebody to join. Like, I would talk for the benefit of people watching it after, but I also feel like, what's the point? Because I'm just talking to myself at the moment. I mean, I suppose it's like filming a video, really, isn't it? Like, if I'm filming a video, then there's nobody there to watch me do it. But I know that it's for the benefit after, so I guess I can talk. But I think yeah, in terms of like all the stuff with the Queen's death, though, it was quite, like, it took up everything. So there was I spent a lot of time sort of watching all of that stuff, and obviously now with the stuff, it was that, and obviously the stuff with the transition to Charles being king, and yeah, there was a lot of things going on TV and everything. So it was quite in a like manic time, and I can imagine that it must be quite like hard for the royal family to deal with, and like I know it's obviously what they've been brought up to sort of know how it works, especially Charles, and like William as well, because he'll be in the same position when he becomes king. But it's very like, it must be difficult for them, well, because they're going through grief while going through all this like transition and everything. So yeah, that must be quite difficult. Oh, be real. Yes, be real. Right, I'm gonna take a be real. I'll take a be real of views. There we go. It's up. It's up. I love the be real just went off while I was streaming. That's amazing. That's made me laugh. Right. So what caption should I go for? Damn, you caught me streaming, be real. There we go. Let's go with that. Yep, it's up. Let's see if anyone says anything about it. I don't know if they will, but it'd be quite entertaining to see if people being like, "Whoa, you stream." Yeah, that's. I feel like people know I do YouTube now because I've banged on about it enough, but don't think people know that the streaming part is incorporated into it. But what does this do? because I just updated OBS, so there's a lot of new features. Because I haven't updated it in like months/years, so I don't know if it's like actually changed a lot. But who knows? Some things that are quite new in terms of the way it looks, but yeah. I do apologise for those who are watching now and like after the stream, and like it's just boring because there's literally no one here. Come on, someone join. Make it exciting. Let's talk about what I've been watching recently. I know there's a bunch of TV shows which I've had started, which like I desperately need to continue, but like I say, time-consuming things get in the way. But I've been watching The Boys. I've been watching Stranger Things a little bit. Not too much of that because I've had more focus on The Boys at the time when I was watching them like next to each other, so it's hard to watch multiple things at once. But I do think that when I was watching The Boys, it was more interesting. So yeah. But I do want to watch them both, and because the fact is with those, there's a lot of people around me that watch them. I know like a couple of people that watch The Boys, and a lot of people that are wanting to watch it as well. And I know that there's a lot more people that watch Stranger Things because people have gradually got others involved in watching it, like as the different seasons have gone on. And obviously I think it's the last one will come out in 2024. I don't really know a lot about that, but I'll see. I'll look into it a bit more once I get up to date with the show and everything. But there's so many good shows like I've been watching recently, and it's class. But one TV show which will not be which I will not be missing, which is going to be starting very soon, is I'm a Celebrity, which because obviously the World Cup's in the winter this year, so it's like November, December-ish, and then well, it is in November, December, not ish, but like there's I'm a Celebrity usually would be on at that time, so they've brought it back. So it's obviously approaching October now, and it's not far away. So that'll be very exciting. I'm very, very excited to see who's going to be on that, and it's always the best part of it is seeing who the lineup is at the start of it, and then sort of getting used to them. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top last year because like Danny was my absolute favourite because I knew him before and he was my favourite person. But yeah, I really liked him, so it's going to be hard to top. Hey, I know there's a delay with YouTube, but how are you? Do you by any chance stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch because I do have it and watch stuff on there, but I don't really know how to do that with like the stuff I have. Yeah, there is a delay with YouTube, but like I did see your message. I was just trying to finish what I was talking about, and then I have seen it. But somebody's joined, so I appreciate that, and I think maybe streaming on Twitch could be something that I'd look to do in the future, because it's like I enjoy streaming, but I think at the minute I'm using YouTube as a basis because I'm not very good at streaming like for long amounts of time because it's hard to think of stuff to say with me because I'm just not very social and I don't really have the experience of like coming up with conversation starters and everything. But yeah, no, I might do it in the future when I get a bit more confident with it. Definitely something I'll consider. If you have any other questions, then please do leave them, and also please leave a like on the stream because that'll help it very much. And I appreciate you joining. But I don't know. I can't remember what I was talking about now. But yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I honestly can't. I've totally forgotten what I was on about. So I'll have to try and spark up a new form of conversation and actually get good at that. Like I was just saying. Yeah. What was I talking about? What even was I talking about? I can't believe that's just gone straight out of my head in like a few seconds. God, the memory loss. Oh, there we go. It's a lot easier than YouTube. I'm with a community called Air Nation, helping streamers with their goals. That's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. I like it when people are sort of helping others out with all like this stuff like video making and streaming and all that sort of thing. It's very, very good. I don't know. Like I say, I think it's hard to for me to actually stream on other platforms, but I do think that like at the minute I'll stick with YouTube because it's where my sort of, I don't know, it's where my community is at the minute, so that's what I'll probably stick with for now. Hi Holly, how you doing? Have you seen any musicals recently? I haven't. However, on Friday I am going to see Blood Brothers, so I'm very excited about that. I've seen it before multiple times, but it's just one of my favourites, so I'm going to see it again. And I think obviously being on a musical theatre course, I've got opportunities to see shows as well. Like for example, we're having a New York trip next year, so I'll get to see a show on Broadway, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. That'll be really, really good. And yeah, lots of cool things which I'll be able to see. Very exciting. I am absolutely gutted though that I'm absolutely gutted that Dear Evan Hansen and Come From Away are closing on the West End. I'm so gutted. I wanted to see them again, but yeah. And I know Dear Evan Hansen closed on Broadway as well recently. So yeah, it's sad when they do close, but hopefully there's some like better. Well, not better, but like good musicals to come out and things. Because obviously, when musicals close, there has to be replacements. So hopefully, there is something good that comes out. Yeah. I am so buzzing to see Blood Brothers though, because it's like I've played characters from it, so I resonate with it a lot. I played a character. I played Edward, so yeah. I know they did us dirty with closing Dear Evan Hansen. I know, it's so sad. Like it's actually my favourite. I feel like in terms of everything of like a combination. I know there's different factors of what makes a musical really good, but I think as a combination of the music, the soundtrack, obviously I think the castings were consistently good even when they replaced them, and I think the quality of like actual performer in the musical Dear Evan Hansen is like so good, like the stage and all of it. It's just amazing, and I love it. So I am absolutely gutted that that's closing. I might just book tickets to London and go and watch it before it closes. If there's any tickets left at all. Yeah, but I wish I had the time, to be honest. Check them out, watch a video of them, and you never know what could happen. Yeah, I probably will check them out, and thank you very much. I appreciate the like and subscribe. Yeah, it's definitely something which I'll look into though. I will look into that in the future. I'm one of 150 videos. I was in Legally Blonde this summer, and it came dangerously close to Dear Evan Hansen in my top musical spot. And I get what you're saying though, because when you're in a musical, it sort of makes you connect with it more, doesn't it? And it's like it definitely does you feel things when you play the characters. But yeah, I do like that one as well, to be fair. Some good songs. Some very good songs. Yeah, I do think Dear Evan Hansen is my favourite though. Like it fluctuates, and I know I didn't say it was my favourite in the musical theatre tag video that I did, but that's just because I really really love Les Mis, and that can be one of them depending on my mood. But yeah, can't remember what I said. Come From Away as well. That's the other one. I love Come From Away. I think that one is something that you want to see when you really need something to just hype you up. Like, I wonder if they'll do tours for these musicals once they actually stop, or if they're just gonna leave them to be in the past. I don't know, but hopefully. I did message on the Facebook of Come From Away asking if there'd be a tour around the UK, and they didn't really give me a concrete answer. Like, they didn't say that there was, but then they didn't say that there wasn't going to be one either. So hopefully that's a thing. Hope that'll be really cool. I'd definitely watch it if it came very local to me. Definitely would watch it. But yeah, I hated Fame so much then when I was in it. I think you're trying to say that I hated Fame so much when I was in it, and now it's one of my faves. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it depends what happens, but I love Fame as well. I haven't actually seen it properly, like one of the official performances, but I've seen it in a university show. I knew someone that was in it, so yeah, I saw that, and so I know what happens in it and that. But it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. I should have talked about musicals more at the start of this, because I know I was talking about my course, but that's not the same. But yeah, I definitely can talk about that for a while. Might stream for a little bit longer now because the beginning wasn't very good without any people in, so I'll just stream for a little bit longer and make it that bit more interesting. I wonder if anyone else will join. Oh no! Correction. I wonder if Clark will join, because, like I say, he always does join. I know I mentioned it before, but no one was here. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just repeat that again. But I think when he joins, the whole thing just goes a bit mad, because he just hogs the chat. So we'll see if that happens again. But who knows? I'm surprised that my subscribers actually stayed where they were, considering I didn't upload for 2 weeks. But then, you know, it's at 136 now, so I'm very happy with where my channel's at. I definitely wasn't this time last year. I wouldn't have thought that I would have got over 100, or maybe slightly over a year. But no, I did it. Yeah, it was good. Clark's just changed. I was prepared last night changing one of Clark's thumbnails for one of his streams, because he wanted me to do it, and he's got these laser eyes and stuff like that on it. So yeah, but it looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool, but I was kind of struggling with it, to be honest. I'm not don't have the most confidence at the moment, but it went alright. So if you want to go and see that, then you can do. It's the latest stream that he did that's still up. So he's done 2 videos since then, and then he did a stream before that. So yeah, but new thumbnail. So yeah. I am actually jealous of his channel though, because it's streaks ahead of mine. He's 200 subscribers ahead of me, exactly, which I didn't realise. So yeah, that's crazy that, but oh well. I'm going to focus on my channel now and not talk about him anymore. But no, I'm joking. He's alright. He's fine. Yeah, so if you have any other questions, please ask them. I know it's just you in the stream now, Holly. So if you have any other musical theatre questions you want to discuss, then go for it. I do think that every year on my course I've got more invested into musical theatre, because I started off like when I joined it as a college course in 2019. I just genuinely saw myself as purely an actor, and it was like I just wasn't something I wanted to branch out of. I was really stubborn, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm absolutely not going to be sort of going into the other ones. I was like, oh, I'll put up with the course and everything, but I wasn't really that interested in it. But I did get a bit more into all the like singing and dance, especially singing, as well eventually. And first year was a struggle because that's when COVID hit. Obviously, we started September 2019, and then March 2020 we had COVID hit, and then we didn't get to finish that year, so we just got predicted grades or whatever it was. And then year 2, COVID sort of went into that, but then that one was sort of more the opposite. We started off with the struggles and then came out of it, but I had a knee injury when we were doing dance outside on a muddy field, and so I had even more time off the course, so I struggled with that. But the fact I managed to come back from that, do 3 performances. I did a physical theatre performance, which was like obviously physically demanding, and I did an acting performance. I did Waiting for Godot, which is a play by Samuel Beckett, I think. And then, most important, I did a musical and played the male lead. So I absolutely smashed it that year. Still my favourite year is the second year of college. But yeah, then I went into HND year 1, which was at the same place, but it's a uni course, so now I call Mackology uni, but yeah. Basically, that was classed as a HNC, so it's the first year of a HND. And I did that last year, and I very much got even more confident with my singing, and I'm very confident with that now. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, we actually had we've had a full year for the first time, and also I got a lot of confidence within dance as well. I feel like not necessarily as much, but I do feel like I got a lot of confidence in dance. And what we did was a mashup of different jazz styles. So we went through the eras of jazz, and that's sort of the dance style that is used in musical theatre and everything. So yeah, that's fun. Fairs, I'm a harpist and never did musical theatre and singing and all that until a few years ago. Is it something that you actually... Is it like a form of education you do musical theatre in, or is it just a side thing that you're doing it as? Because I used to do it as... a sort of like amateur dramatics and everything, and I was always the same. I was always like, no, I don't want to sing, but I did it because I had to, and I had to dance as well. But yeah, you know, that's the way it was. And I always sort of struggled with the others because it just had no confidence whatsoever. And yeah, this course I'm on has definitely brought on my confidence. I think I don't know if I would have got into it as much if I hadn't done the sort of amateur dramatics earlier, but you know, I have. It's the way it's gone now, and I can't go back. But no, I love it. It's really good. So many performances though this year. It's gonna be so like all over the shop this year. Side thing, I'm at music college, so focusing on that. That makes sense. So well, at least you're finding some enjoyment out of it, and that you get to engage with it somewhat though. That's pretty cool. It does work. Just breaking news. Breaking news. Wait, let me just make it official. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Right. New wait, news. There we go. There we go. Breaking news. Hold on. I know it's very suspenseful. Hold on. I'll get there. Wait, so I put it at the top instead, and then move that. Yeah. Right. Move that. Okay. Breaking news. Right. They've just sort of. Well, my lecturer has officially put in the almost bid, is what he's calling it, for us to do the performance that we're doing, and it's very exciting that he's done that, because it means that it's getting official. But the performance is exactly a month tomorrow, and I will explain when it goes public and when I can, when everyone's going to be buying tickets and everything. But yeah, I'll explain what it is probably next stream, I'm guessing. But yeah, I'll get rid of this now because that's really cringy. It's really cringy. Get back to the way it was. Right. I've got, like I say though, I've got so many performances to do. Like, I've probably got, let me think. I believe 8 performances total, I would think. But then it's 8 as part of my course. But then I've also got other ones which are outside of that. Like, I've got a couple of other Halloween performances, so that would make it 9. Then I've got another Halloween performance, but I don't know. Yeah, 10, not 9, 10. And then it would be, potentially other sort of outside projects than just college, and we've got given a lot of opportunities for things like that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I'll be doing this year, and I'm very excited to engage with them. So yeah. They've actually done it so that on the whole PDF of the performance idea, that they've put all our roles on and how it's going to be planned out. So that's amazing. That's class. So my role's written on there. Love that. But yes, I can say it is Halloween themed. So that's what I will be able to tell you. Yeah, basically, because this performances are so short, we have to do the same. We have to get the same thing. We have to do the same performance like 6 times, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times, not 6. 7 times. Did you get a lead role? So it's not. It's very evenly split, because it's like, it's sort of like I'm trying to explain it in the right way because I don't want to like say what it is and then not be allowed to. Cause, like I probably can, but I'm just not going to, just to be on the safe side. But basically, it's one thing at a time. So it's like there's different. So everyone's got the same amount, and that's purely because it allows the whole performance to flow right if it's evenly timed. Because the 7, it's like one's happening with. Like there's different people watching at different times, so that's what I'm. That might give it away a little bit, but I'm not definitely saying what it is or anything. So yeah. But yeah, I like mine. Mine is very interesting. So yeah. Yeah, so there we go. That's pretty cool. Didn't expect that to do. Yeah, so if you got any other questions in it or anything, then please just ask. Because you are the only one here, Holly. I am pretty excited now though, because it's getting to that time of year which is my favourite, and that's like all the holiday season where you got Halloween and Christmas all in space for a couple of months. So I do like that, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Christmas is the best season though. Christmas is the best one because it's like not season like holiday, but yeah, it's definitely my favorite because it's like it's the one where it's the most chill. Like Halloween, yeah, it's Halloween, but at the same time you only have so much that you can do because it interferes with sort of my education a lot, and I know that I get to experience Halloween as part of my course, but like A, a lot of people don't, and B, like it's still, I still have other stuff to be doing at that time. Whereas Christmas, because it's like you do the last week of the course before Christmas, you're just doing fun stuff, so all your work stops before the second semester, if you will, and then you have just a few weeks to just chill and not really do anything and focus on enjoying Christmas. So that's why it's my favourite. But yeah. Oh, he's here. He's here. God. Here we go. He's gonna be wrecking the joint now. I will say, Clark, this stream isn't what the last one was. What have you said, Ruz? Oh, it's just he's just sending me TikToks. As per. God. My God. Okay. Yeah. Oh, why don't you like Christmas? I love it, me. It's just so. I think it's so like positive and like usually I feel like very recently, in the last couple of years especially, that usually I get the first part of the year can be very stressful, and I feel like it builds upwards, and then that becomes one of my favourite parts of the year. So I feel like generally that's why I enjoy it more, because it gets more positive for me. But I know people struggle with it and everything. Hence what my Vlogmas was last year, because it was supposed to put the point across that some people don't, and that's fair enough. But I don't know. I personally love it. Clark, ask me a question, and as soon as you're here, ask me a question, do your bit. And like the stream. I don't know. It is quite a stressful time in terms of buying presents and that. I can't understand why, like, a lot of people wouldn't like it, but I don't know. I just personally do. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, what an excellent question, Clark. Do you know the Muffin Man? Excellent question. I mean, I could answer it. I theoretically could answer it, but I don't know if I'm going to. But do you mean the Muffin Man? That's a good one. It's a good one. Very, very entertaining. I haven't watched it in so long though. I haven't watched it. I wonder if he'll respond to that. What are you buying me? I mean, considering I'm not even allowed to buy Clark something, then I don't know if that's gonna happen. React to something. Okay. Well, I don't know what. Like, there's nothing to react to at the minute, because everything's dead. Like, I'm happy to react to something, but if you give me a suggestion, then that, like, a genuine suggestion that isn't something stupid, and I will check beforehand, then yeah, I'll do it. But like, well, she's married to the Muffin Man. Oh God. I'm a child. I'm an absolute child. Give me suggestions then, people. Give me suggestions on what I should react to. Say people, because Clark will give me some stupid suggestion that I just will not react to. What? PH? What's that? Oh, sorry, hold on a minute. quickly to do something. Oh, haha. Very funny, Clark. Absolutely not. See, I told you. I told you it would be something stupid. I'm tempted to just end it now because it's not really a very good stream. So yeah, Clark's gotta go anyway. So I might just end it because it's not really doing very well at the minute. So it's not been an awful stream. I mean it's not been up to scratch, but it's all right. We move. Sometimes things happen. So yeah, but thank you for those of you who have joined. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, drop a comment down below, let me know what your thoughts were on the stream, and also please subscribe to keep up to date with my content and click the bell to receive a notification whenever I upload. But as I say, that's going to be it. So that's leave a like, drop a comment down below, and I will see you in the next stream or video. Bye!